In this video, we explore worrying, what it is and some things that can help. Worrying is a normal part of being human. Everyone will have worried about things such as finances, travel, their health and relationships. Sometimes, however, the worries can feel very overwhelming. When this happens, people can feel physically tense and sick. You might have trouble sleeping and experience such high levels of anxiety that it becomes difficult to live a normal life. People can start worrying about worrying and end up feeling caught up in their thoughts. Worry is a very powerful thing, and our unique ability to imagine can be both a blessing and a curse because we can turn anything into awful situations in our minds. Persistent worrying can have a huge impact on our lives. There are two types of worry: practical worries and hypothetical worries. Practical worries are based on real situations, either happening now or that will happen, and they tend to have a practical solution. This means we can problem solve these worries. The worries that tend to stick in our minds are the worries that we call hypothetical worries. They're called this because they're often about hypothetical scenarios that could happen, but are not guaranteed, and therefore they might not happen. They often involve a lot of what ifs, and they go round and round in our heads, and they're difficult to find a practical solution for. No matter how much you worry about it, it will not change the outcome. When we're thinking about how to manage worries, it's important to ask yourself, can I do anything about it right now? If yes, then do it. We can spend some time problem solving how we'll approach that worry. If no, then we want to practice some strategies to let go of the worry. Some of those strategies might include focusing on the present moment. We can use our senses to do this. Think about what you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. For example, we might want to engage mindfully in an activity. Let's take doing the washing up as an example. We can pay close attention to what we're doing and use our senses to do this. So what does the water temperature feel like? How does the washing up liquid smell? What do the bubbles look like? We could also use some relaxation strategies. We outlined some information about relaxation strategies in chapter 2, and there are some links to some videos that you can follow to help with these, such as breathing exercises or progressive muscle relaxation. Another option is postponing the worry until later. We sometimes call this worry time, and it's a technique to manage excessive worrying by setting aside a specific time each day when we will focus and address those worries, rather than allowing them to disrupt our entire day. We can practice postponing our worries to this designated time period, and this means that we're spending a reduced period of time worrying about it through the day, which can improve our focus on other tasks and activities. And it also means that during that time, we can work out whether it's a practical or a hypothetical worry, whether we can therefore problem solve it, or whether we need to think about some strategies to let go of that worry.